find myself amazed by the beauty of Thandi, and equally our desire to watch animals mate with each other. She seems to be about to stalk a duiker. A duiker came running past. The duiker's got no idea that she's here. Now the cub is stalking the duiker. She will inevitably make a complete hash of it. This is very sweet. Duiker came bucketing through here as fast as it could. In fact, the duiker is now stalking Thandi. It doesn't realize it's stalking her. Yeah. The duiker is now very close by. Welcome to everybody who's just joined us. We're sitting here in the Greater Kruger National Park with a leopardess who has got her eyes on a small antelope called a duiker. Please ask as many questions as you'd like. I'm not going to show you my face right now. My name is James, so you can ask many questions you like. She's also got a cub in here. And this little antelope, this little duiker, has come running past her, totally oblivious to this leopard standing out in the open. The cub has kind of disappeared. I mean, this is not very serious hunting behavior, but these cats will take any opportunity they can to hunt. And so we'll just sit here for a little while, nice and quietly, and see what she does. So, I mean, if she was on a serious stalk, you wouldn't expect her to be sitting there scratching her neck. Hello, Lloyd. You say she's so beautiful. Yes, she certainly is. Absolutely magnificent. Known as the Prince of Cats. She's now giving a little bit of a snarl at the vehicle behind us. See there now, she's looking. She's looking at the duiker. Her cub's in there. Oh, I can see the cub now. I'm going to move very slightly. Have you got the cub? Now, you may feel like you're sitting on a Parisian street right now because of the accent you've just heard. That is Sebastian, the cameraman. A question from Alan, which I missed. Well, I don't know, Alan. It's a good question. You say, why didn't she call the cub back? Look at that. Isn't that just too gorgeous for words? See, she's just giving us a little snarl every so often, saying, stay there, I'm moving my baby. Oh, that is just too precious. That cub is now 9 or 10 weeks old, just starting to eat meat. Oh, it's just too sweet. Isn't that wonderful? Please excuse this thing sitting over here. It is one of our sort of filming tools. It's a drone, which carries a very nice camera on it. But we're not going to buzz over these beautiful cats. I think on a Sunday morning, a buzzing drone is something they don't want to see. Now, there's not a great view over here. Let me just move slowly past. They're in these thick bushes over here. Just going to move as silently as possible. There's the little cub looking at us with Mum. There we go. How's that, Seb? Is that fine? We're going to talk as quietly as possible. We don't want to disturb them at all. Oh, the little thing's obviously been moving quite a lot this morning. It's looking a bit tired. And that little mewling sound that it's making, which we can't quite hear, is because she wants some milk. See, she wants some milk now, Lorraine. I know exactly what you mean. You say you love how the cub flops its feet when it walks. It does look like it walks with very heavy feet, doesn't it? Oh, it's just too wonderful. Let's keep going. I'm just going to start off. Let's drive very slowly. There they go. Together. Into this sort of thicketed area where there have been a lot of duiker lately. And it would not surprise me if she flushed one, jumped on it, and then dragged it into a tree for consumption a bit later on. There's a bird alarm calling at her now. And Tammy, you say this is so precious. Oh, it is. This is the best way to spend a morning. There she is. You got her there. Now she's lifted her tail like that because there are birds alarm calling. You can hear the birds going, and she's lifting that tail as almost a sort of flag of truce. David, you're wondering how far she'll go with the cub? It really does depend how far she wants to. I think the furthest she'd probably take it would be probably a mile or two. I don't think she'd go much further than that. We're going to follow her from behind here. What we don't want to do is try and loop around the front of her, either miss her or flush perhaps some potential prey for her by getting in, sort of frightening it out of the way. There are now lots of little birds and squirrels alarm calling, and so if you next time we see her, you'll see her, the white tail tip up as a flag of truce to all of the potential creatures she could eat. There we go. Very sweet. Janet, do you want to know at what age this little thing's going to start eating meat? Janet, it will have started already, but it will wean at about 3 months. So they wean pretty quickly, between 3 or 4 months. And it's now 10 weeks old, and I keep saying it, we're pretty sure it's a female, a little she cat. All right, for those of you watching us on this unscheduled broadcast, we're going to let you get on with your Sunday morning or evening or afternoon or wherever you happen to be in the world. For those who want to keep on watching, please Google Safari Live and you'll find one of our platforms, and you can keep on watching Thandi and her cub. See you soon. Okay, we're going to stay with this cub as long as we can. Let's head back across to Jamie Patterson. There she goes. I'll try and nip round to the road quickly. There she is. Let me just get onto the road here. Doesn't seem to have hunted anything. Yeah, we'll get a nice view here. Seb coming out on the left. There they go. Little cub is interested in us. And although I think she obviously experiences a little bit of fear when she sees us, I think it's important this because while she's with Mum, she obviously takes her cue from her mother, and we want her to be totally relaxed around vehicles, and if this is the kind of experience she has, she will eventually grow up completely relaxed around the cars. Now I'm going to go back up onto the road. Trying to also see the size of the little tracks. They're about the size of a big civet now, They're unusually large for the size of the actual cat. They're going towards a pan now. Try and get into a decent position here. I must say, this leopard does give me the runaround. It might come out in front of us. There we go. She'll come out there to the left, to the right. Probably give us a little bit of a snarl as she goes past. That's what she does when she sees us. There it is. And there's the little one. Mum's just walking straight down this path. Oh, wonderful picture of Marvin there. Marvin is really in a bit of an awkward position. Oh, there we got the cub. Norma, you say the cub seems very bright and alert. Well, yes, I think if you are sort of dim-witted and slow out here, you die very quickly. I would agree with you. She is very bright and very alert. There you go. I think they're going to go down into this little drainage system here. There we go. Look at them. It's too magic. I'm just trying to stay a little bit hidden behind the bushes there. They will do that, of course. If they feel slightly threatened, they'll put things between themselves and us. Oh, too sweet. Alrighty. I'm not sure how much more we're going to have of them. This gets very thick. Just do a whip around. Sabi, you're wondering how we say leopard in my African dialect. Well, the language that is spoken out here is called Shangaan, and the word for leopard in Shangaan is Ingwe. And so that's how you say it, Ingwe. And if you wanted to say a small leopard, you'd say Shingwana. So Ingwe plus Ana plus Chi on the front. Shingwana. We're going to go around on the road here. Gearbox is making a dreadful noise. Okay, while we do that, let's get across to Noel. We'll try and get another view of these wonderful leopards.